Why, hello there, everyone. I'm Lack. I'm the Kumo Sensei, and yeah, I am laxing out here, guys. So today I'm gonna do some simple arts and crafts, and yeah, this really isn't anything too special per se. It's just something I'm doing for fun, and I don't know how long I'll be streaming today, guys. So, because today I'm kind of today I want to relax, but I also want to have fun, so why not try to do both? Now, I may be busy today, I'm not too certain, but we kind of had to wait and see, honestly, on how this goes. So, allow me to explain what I'm doing. I know all you're seeing right now is currently just my hands, but that's really all you gotta see, honestly, to do this. So essentially, I'm using two strings that are pretty much tied together through a knot up here, and as you can see, I have the first line here, which is going down like this. And then I have another one that's split here. So allow me to show you. So essentially, this, with the first line here, we're going with the 4. And yes, that's the beginning, guys. We start with a 4-shape pattern. Then, take the other side here, from the other side, and put this one over. So once you get this one over like this, go under like that. So essentially what I did was I put this one over and then I slid this one under. And as you can see, you pull that one out and then you pull this up all the way to the top. And that is the first link. Now once you get to the top, start again, but this time you're doing it with the opposite side, guys. So this time we're doing the 4, but instead of doing it with the left, we're starting with the right. So do the same thing again, the 4, so let me show you guys, the 4-shape pattern. Then you want to take this string here, and then guys, you put it over if this thing will actually, there, like that. Then you want to slide under, everyone, slide, and then you want to pull, and then that's how you do it. And make sure you're doing this correctly too, guys. If you do this wrong, then the knots will not look right. So yeah, I'll show you towards the end, and then this may take 2 days, honestly. Depends on how long this takes. You can go fast, but I prefer not to, because arts and crafts itself, it's something of patience. That is the beauty of actually doing this. So the 4 again, and then we rinse and repeat. And really, that's all we're doing. It's nothing too insane, nothing too crazy, guys. So just follow along. And yeah, essentially though, it comes out looking pretty nice. Now I don't want it too tight, but I just want it tight enough. And now we're just starting on the other side, which is this one now. And this is what we're going to be doing, guys. We're chatting while doing rinse and repeating. Nothing too crazy, so don't mind it. I do find this to be a hobby of mine, and I know I don't really show my hobbies or my talents, but this is something I'm truly passionate about and something I genuinely have fun doing. Okay. That looks really good. I know you can't really see this top part here, but as we start working down, I'll actually show you, because this is going to be a beautiful looking bracelet. And then we'll probably cap it off with one of these. And then we'll cap it off with one of these guys here. Isn't that just a cute looking thing? So typically when it comes to these, I will drill a hole in the top, and then I'll actually place it towards the bottom as like a final hanging keychain. You can put multiples on here, or I can, but I choose not to. Because I like to keep it very simple, if possible. But yeah, let us continue. So the 4 shape here, guys, and then you want to take the one to the right, put it over, make sure it overlaps. Then you want to slide it under, as you can see, over and then under these, and then you want to pull. And that's exactly what we're doing. And it'll actually start showing itself out, guys. Just tighten that. You don't want it too tight. Oh my goodness, it feels amazing. What a great good luck charm this will be, guys. Oh, hello, the beasties. YouTube sucks. I'm not getting notified when you go live. And I'm not subbed on 2 accounts. Oh, and I'm subbed on 2 accounts. That's okay. I mean, YouTube is complicated sometimes, but at least you're here, right? So let us continue. So essentially though, now once we did this side, we do the same with this side. The 4 shape pattern, like this. Then you want to take your left side, go over, and then you want to put the tip under, as you can see, under both of these here, and pull. Then you pull upwards, and then that's how you start building the actual chain bracelet here. And a lot of people actually seen the stuff I make. I wear it every single day in my videos. The little cute charm you see here. Yeah, I actually make my own charms if I can. What are those little faces you put on these things? They're like little Tamagotchis. So these are actually recycled materials. So there's a brand of there's a juice brand. I forgot what they're called, but essentially they make these type of jelly juice, and these are the caps that they have with it. And a lot of people throw these out. So what I do is I actually collect these, and I basically recycle these into my good luck charms that you see in my videos. It's pretty cute, but yeah. Maybe there should be some stuff in the background here, guys, because this background looks kind of plain. Hold on, let me put the plushies I make. Solution. Let's see if you guys can see these. I don't think you can see them, but at least there's something. Oh. But yeah, let's see. There it goes, everybody. 2 of my actual plushies I made. Oh no. Solution. Hang in there. Ah! Okay. Good. Alright, and then maybe I'll put the the kawaii cap here. That looks pretty nice. Okay. When are you making more plushies? If you keep it up, they will get really good. Well, honestly, making plushies takes a very long time because I don't have a sewing machine. I actually just make these by hand. Every single cut you see here is entirely by hand. There's no sewing machine. So when I'm there, he's typing in the camera. So when I actually do make my plushies, they actually take a very long time because of the sewing. I had to stitch it up little by little. I really wish I had a sewing machine, because having a sewing machine will actually speed up the process for arts and crafts. But since I can't afford a sewing machine because they're pretty much expensive for a decent one, that is, I usually just make them by hand. A lot of the stuff when it comes to fashion and arts and crafts, they go hand in hand to me. I try to hand make it, or try to make it look like they're handmade, because it gives a unique style to me personally. So it's the way I dressed and the way I do things. I have a very unique sense of taste That's what people say all the time, but I know you can't really see what this is coming out to be because it's kind of zoomed out this way, but as we start going down, I'll show you more and more, and then you'll start getting a general gist of what I'm actually making here. Anybody can make this. I just need to make sure I do this right, because if I double knot it, it's going to look kind of awkward. But it's the same process, honestly. The 4 shape, under and over. That's really all we're doing here. And it's going to be a very long process, honestly. I know this doesn't look too impressive because it's a very long process, but as long as I enjoy it, that's really, at least I'm winning. Life is pretty hard right now, guys. I can't find a job. Like, finding a job has been so difficult. The one that works out to me, honestly. But it doesn't really matter. As long as I'm pushing forward and I keep on fighting, then maybe I'll have a chance to get somewhere in life. Alright, a 4 shape pattern, over and under, and then we pull slightly, everyone. If you're wondering how many strings I'm using to make this, how many pieces of yarn, you only need 2 strings. You want 2 very long strands of yarn, and then what you do is you make a loop, you tie it into a knot, and then it forms this here. And then one color string goes down, and then the other goes out like this. And then that's how you start this beautiful one. What's the number 1 light novel you like to own physically? In terms of light novels that I've read that I would like to own physically, the only 2, well, I have 2 by the way. I wouldn't really put one over the other for these 2. The 2 will be, without a doubt, Ari Ferretta. That's my guilty pleasure, by the way. And then the second one will probably, well, maybe, it could be 86. 86 has a really unique light novel. And that's where I will actually put it for my 2 that I want to physically own. I don't really have mangas and stuff because, like, they're expensive, by the way. Especially when you go to Bookwalker or Barnes & Noble or J Novel and whatnot. I mean, they're only like $10, 10 US dollars per volume, but for me, that's a lot of money. Especially if you're trying to buy multiple volumes. Like, I honestly can't afford that much money, honestly. Let alone I have to use my money to feed my tarantulas and my spiders. Everything to me is budget. So, like, it's not really good for me, honestly, but I'm trying. Oh, there goes solution. This bottle cap here doesn't want to stay. But yeah, in terms of that, definitely own those 2. What else? Like, there are other light novels that I really do want to own as well, but honestly, if I could just read it, whether it be digital or whatnot, is fine with me. I buy a lot on Right Stuff Anime. It's always like 20% off, and they have different sales every week. And I sell another of my manga so I can make more money. Lol. That's funny. I don't really buy mangas because I just read them online. Like, I'm not really the type of anime fan that actually needs a physical copy unless I'm buying a game. But other than that, like, I really wouldn't spend money on actually buying anime stuff. Despite, like, me watching anime for a very long time, even now, I don't take the approach of anime as if I need to invest in it. Anime to me has always been an expensive hobby. I don't think it's like entirely worth buying into unless you want to support the series you like or the anime industry in general. Opinions on the Haruhi light novel. Haruhi was originally a web novel, I believe. I think I've read the web novel. I'm not certain if I've read the light novels, but they're pretty similar. So I can't give you a too strong of an opinion on Haruhi. I think Haruhi has a great anime. It is a great anime. Is it as good as the light novel? Man, I wouldn't say it's worse, but it's kind of a unique take on Haruhi. And it works too, by the way. So I don't really have a problem with it. I think the light novel is actually very decent. I wouldn't say it's like the best, but it's a really good light novel. But honestly, I think the anime itself is good enough. But that's just my personal take. I don't really tell people to read the light novel all the time. It really just comes down to like how good the anime is compared to the source material, and if it's better or worse. I think Haruhi is a great anime. I mean, even now, people still recommend Haruhi. So like, if it's still getting recommended, it tells me that it's pretty, like, it still holds up even now. But that's just my personal opinion on Haruhi, though. Haruhi is a classic, though. I need to rewatch it, actually. I have not seen Haruhi in so long. Like, man, when was the last time I watched it? Like, 5 years? 8 years ago? 5, 6? Boy, that is a long time. I don't even remember. That's kind of sad, but that's my personal take. Oh man, today I made a video discussing about Pokemon as well. I'm so glad that Ash's journey is finally coming to an end. I know that people want Ash Ketchum to continue, the Pokemon series and whatnot. But I really think that Ash's ending is really well deserved. Because this has been a 25-year journey to become the very best no one ever was. And to see the dream come to fruition is such a good payout. It's so sad, but it's not to see it end. Exactly. I don't really have a problem with Ash, ending his journey. I honestly think this is going to be like an insane hot take, but I think Ash is a much better Pokemon trainer than Red now. Like, everybody always refer to Red as like the strongest Pokemon trainer there is, but honestly, I think Ash surpassed that. I tried to simple shonen ending, so I'm sure this will be amazing. Yes, indeed. I believe there's around 11 to 13 episodes left for Pokemon Journeys to conclude Ash's story and whatnot. And it's official too, because the Pokemon Official on their Twitter account, they even announced that Ash's journey is concluding. It is 100% true, which is surprising to me. Because I thought like, well, finally Ash can finally turn 11, I guess. I guess that's one good meme. But I'm so glad that it actually happened though, because everybody thought for a very long time that Ash was never going to be the very best. But he did become the very best. So, I'm gonna watch that last episode of Pokemon Journeys. I really gotta see how they say farewell to Ash. I want to see if Ash actually turns 11 though. Like, I know that's the incurring joke about Pokemon, is that Ash or Satoshi never becomes 11 because he's always been 10 for so long. But God, just make the last episode be a birthday episode. Let him turn 11. Like, seriously, I can count Ash's age with my 10 fingers. He's literally 10. just make him turn 11 for God's sake. Oh. But the new Pokemon Journey with Pokemon Generation... What generation was it? Generation 9. The Paldea region. I still want to play the new Pokemon games. But I haven't had the chance yet because I don't have a Switch. My brother has a Switch, but I don't. Because I gotta use my money for stuff that I don't want to buy, but I need for my, the Kumo Sensei stuff. Sorry, I know you guys can't really see the end here, but it's building out though, this arts and crafts we're doing here today. I will do more of these because these are the most easiest to do, and I can make a ton of these per stream. So I might make multiple of these, but with different colors. And sometimes I may use 2 or 3 of these right here. Honestly, it depends. But sadly, this will not go on today because this doesn't have a hole in the top. So what I do is I actually take a drill bit and I drill a hole to the top here, and then I slide it in towards the end, and then I tie it out here, and then that's how it hangs. Sometimes I will actually put sorry, I need to grab more. Sometimes I'll put like here, like 2 or 3 here like this. It would really depend, honestly. I don't make these too often, actually, which is why I like to have fun and make these once in a while. There it goes. You guys are a nice couple. This couple doesn't. Okay, there it goes. You say you were reading One Piece. Have any predictions for the story? Yeah, I have. Like, I still wonder why Jaguar. Oh, I forgot what's his name. I call him Jaguar, but I still wonder why he wanted to fight Luffy. I mean, Luffy is literally an emperor. He will literally, Luffy will literally drop him. Like, come on now. And then he's gonna attack one of his own Navy allies. I forgot what that big dude's name was, but it was just so strange to me, honestly. Here's my prediction. Now, it's already been confirmed that Luffy's Devil Fruit is not actually a Gum Gum fruit. It's actually the legendary Logia type. It's a Logia type. I forgot what's it called. But basically, it's not rubber. The question is, so like, since Luffy's basically confirmed as a Logia type and not actually a Paramecia type Devil Fruit, it makes me question what are his capabilities. There it goes. That's what it's called, Madonika. But like, I have so much. Look, I don't want to call shots too early, guys, because I am the worst when it comes to making theories and predictions. So I like to go in open-minded. The question is, what are they gonna do with Vegapunk though? Because like, I like Vegapunk is such a cool character design, guys, without a doubt. He's literally Albert Einstein. Like, I said that so many times. I thought that was such a cool concept. But like, what are they gonna do with him though? Because like, honestly, I don't see what they can do with Dr. Vegapunk. Because like, his character is basically, he's just smart. Like, he is the biggest puzzle in my mystery book currently for One Piece. Vegapunk's taking him to the moon. I mean, hey, that could be possible. We already had Skypia. Might as well go higher. Can we go any higher? Oh. Hello there, Marco. How's it going? We're discussing One Piece while doing arts and crafts. But yeah, I honestly think that Dr. Vegapunk, his contribution, like, I mean, maybe he can help Robin locate the final poneglyph, or what's it called? The poneglyph, or poneglyph, depending on English dub or sub. But other than that, I honestly don't see much of Dr. Vegapunk's contribution now. Maybe he can turn Kuma back to being a human again, because, you know, Kuma was literally turned into a freaking, I forgot what they called those things, though, but maybe they could turn him back. I think that'd be cool. How are the spiders? When is next time for food? Maybe next Monday. Next Monday, I'll probably do another Tarantula live stream of just the same as feeding. But it may be longer next week, because next week I got more to feed. So, if you want another 2 to 3 hour stream, definitely check it out, guys, because that one is going to be a long one. But it is so bizarre for Dr. Vegapunk, though. He's talking about devil fruits now. He knows about the voice entry for sure. Kumo will definitely become human. So many things. I swear, Kuma is one of my favorite, like, well, I don't want to call him antagonist, but he's like the coolest anti-hero in a sense. The spider streams are hype. Yes, they are. I don't know why the feeding spiders to me is such a, I don't want to say it's a bad thing, but it's, in a way, it's kind of like a chore. So that's the reason why I get kind of worried about live streaming it because if I live stream myself just feeding spiders, it gets kind of boring. Or to me, it does. So I hope nobody like thinks of it as boring. Okay, guys. So please don't take it that way. But I will. Maybe I should update. Let's see if I can raise this. I hope you can see the knot. As you can see, the braid here is forming out. Looks pretty nice. I don't know how much further we can go because the string, I thought it was going to be longer, but I guess not. Ah. This camera is making me mad. It doesn't want to hold in place. Oh, okay, there it goes. Guys, if this webcam actually falls over, you just know. Here, the best thing is when you try to run and then it is live stream. No video notification. It is live stream, no video. For some reason, I don't know why YouTube keeps doing that. YouTube doesn't notify my viewers when I actually do a live stream, which it's kind of odd, honestly. Sometimes, like, I've been getting emails, people saying they want to see my live streams, but it takes like 30 minutes for it to show. I cannot wait for the last episode of Mob, definitely. The last episode of Mob Psycho 100 is going to be lit. I really want to see how they actually conclude Mob's story. Because, like, Mob as a character, he is such a simple character, but he has so much to give. I know that some people are saying that they should do a Mob Psycho series based on Ritsu and call it Ritsu 100. Because the latest episode, Ritsu went 100%. Also, half the time I can't see your newest videos on your homepage. Sometimes it actually takes a while for it to show my homepage for some reason. Even like, same with my my other channels too, such as my voice acting channel and my Tarantula YouTube channel, where I do my Tarantula work with a better camera. For some reason, some people can't get notified until like a few hours late, which is kind of frustrating to me. And honestly, like, I can't do anything about that because that's YouTube's problem. YouTube has such a disconnected way of making you suffer. Making me suffer too, to be honest. After the third time of daily upload, they don't send it or get the second. So today I didn't get notification. I got for 2 videos, but not for stream. Man, I hate YouTube as much as you guys, man. YouTube frustrates me. I want more anime subtitle videos, lol. Some of them are good. I will do some more, but as of now, I'm just like, when I do those funny anime subtitles, like, literally those are either series I've seen or series that I'm familiar with. So I have like a different interpretation of how I want to do the voice. Like, I just don't take Google Images and then just voice over it. I gotta know the series and then do an interpretation of it. Sometimes it's an original interpretation of the voice. Sometimes it's like a mockery of it. Can I send you some phones I find? Well, no, don't send me, guys. Please don't send me anymore, man. I like everybody like which one was it? I think it was the Code Geass one about the fish, pleasuring the fish. Which that one is basically an old school meme. And everyone literally started sending in like really bad like just really bad subs. And I'm like, yo, I can't do this. Please don't send no more. So like, and so like for about a week or so, maybe 2-3 weeks, I did not upload any voiceovers because like I was just freaking out because of how many people were submitting to me. I was like, whoa, stop. It was insane, I'll tell you what. Let's see, move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, about 30-ish knots in. Okay, we're doing good, guys. Oh, I gotta make sure I tighten these out, actually, because I don't want these loose, so I'm feeling it. Hold up, guys, I need to feel these. The top part is actually really good. This part here is kind of loose. Well, you can see a bit of the green sticking out here. Well, you can't see on the webcam, but I will do more voiceovers. But I don't want to do just anime voiceovers. I want to do like inspirational stuff, like anything that can use a voice. I will voice over. Like, it doesn't have to be anime. Anything. Like, literally anything will go. As long as I like it, that is. I really gotta fix this. Probably do this off stream because I don't like fixing knots. That's inspirational. Anything can be inspirational. My inspiration in life is just to never give up. That's basically my inspiration. Maybe one day I'll get an acting role or a really good role for a stage play. I think that would be like a really cool dream. That's still a dream I'm still chasing, by the way. You gotta stay in shape. You know, I forgot to mention that. That's one of the reasons why I stay in shape. If you're practicing acting, stage play, or anything like that, always be in shape. Literally. You'll get better chances of a better role. Do some of your siblings watch your videos or follow me? No. Not on this channel. They follow me on my my Tarantula work channel. That's where a lot of my siblings watch my stuff. Not just my siblings, but also my relatives too. So because like I don't they actually prefer like the Tarantula stuff because it's more fascinating. Because like let's be honest, how many people or how many anime fans or how many people in general are actually really good with spiders? Like not just making YouTube videos, but are actually good at it. Like breeding, caring, and working with them. Not very many. So for my relatives and my siblings, and I think even my parents, you know, the Tarantula stuff, that's the stuff they watch out of curiosity. I know my little sister watches my videos. She watches it once in a while. And then she asks the question, "Hey, Sensei, are you actually good at what you do?" And I'm like, I'm way too good at what I do. I'm overqualified. I am leagues above most the average tarantula breeder. The problem that I suffer from is that my following is too small. So like, oh shoot, Marco, oh my goodness, you're right, I forgot. The number has changed, hold up. It's 461, there it goes. Sorry, I totally forgot about the numbers. But anyhow though, the problem I suffer from, in terms of my channel, is that I am actually a person that actually has like talent, potential, and the actual skills. But the thing that holds me back, that a lot of people may have recognized that come to my channel, is that the one thing I suffer from is that the spotlight never chose me. Like, it won't choose me. And it's disappointing, honestly, because like the knowledge, the passion, and the talent that I have doesn't match my recognition. That's why, like, sometimes I go into a slump because like I work this hard, I'm this talented, but yet like when will it be my turn to shine? You know, it kind of hurts, honestly. I think maybe I should use my little bottle caps here for an example to explain what I mean. Oh, into my fell. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go off topic for a second. Let me go on my tangent to explain what I mean. Let me get 4 of these. Okay guys, so allow me to explain. So let's say there's a stage play and there are 5 people here. And this guy's me. The one with the expressionless face is me. And this is everybody else here, okay guys? So the light, let me use this for example. let's say this right here is the light. The light will always shine either the person in front of me, so this guy gets picked, or the light will actually shine. Let me fold this, make it look like a stage light. Or the stage light will always shine on the guy beside me on this side. But for some reason, the light would never shine on me. Like, this... Hold up. This guy here, the guy with the saddest looking face of them all. Like, the light would never shine for me, so it doesn't pick me. Instead, it picks everybody else. So if it picks this guy first, this first guy here, the light shined on him, so the light picked him first. So now he's now the main character. And then when it comes time for a new person to be picked, it's the guy beside me again. This guy. So now he got picked. So when will be my turn, right? It picks this guy, okay. And then it picks this guy. But for some reason, by the time it picks everybody, it doesn't pick anymore. So the light will no longer shine on me. So in a way, I don't want to say I got robbed. It's just that the time never came. So, dang, that is frustrating, honestly. So 10 years of dancing, improv acting, stage play, you know, arts and crafts master, spider master, professional dancer, and yet, like, the light just won't shine. Not on me, that is. Sorry, guys. I know I'm ranting, but that's... You just gotta keep on pushing. Because I believe that at some point, the light has to shine on me, right? I know there's a chance it might never. But, like, of the best odds, I have it. I have really good odds. Like, I have the talent. I just don't have the right recognition yet. I mean, trust me, it's just frustrating in life. All the talent in the world, and it just doesn't choose you. But sometimes you gotta accept that it's good to be a small part of something bigger. And look, I want to clear something up too, so that way people don't take it the wrong way. So, like, okay, let's say these are the people here, right? If all these people got chosen, I actually would not complain at all, because everybody that's around me is just as good as I am. So I'm not jealous of these people. That's the reason why I don't really get mad, or I rarely ever do, because you can't get mad at other people's success. Like, so what I do is, this is not really good, guys, but don't go this route. But sometimes I get frustrated at myself because I'm like, am I just not good enough? So what I do is, I will literally start working even harder. Like, I'm a great believer in luck. The harder I work, the more I seem to have of it. So then I start spiraling into this horrible, horrible work ethic. Like, I will literally go to the extreme, almost. And then it just starts backpedaling, honestly. And it's not because I'm a lazy person. That's not even close to it. It's just the fact that I just want my time to shine. I mean, it's pretty obvious I do stage, right? I mean, I'm a great dancer. I can do voice acting. I can do improv acting too. But it's just never me. But, you know, I guess the most I can do is just be happy with what I with what I have. I mean, how do you think I do arts and crafts, like, and make my own stuff and style? You know, everything is like tied to one another. But we're getting there, guys. Sorry, I'm rubbing the negative energy on you guys. Don't take it personal, guys. Because, like I said, as long as I'm alive, I'm gonna keep pushing. I just hope that the recognition pays out someday. Like, a lot of people think that it's, like, I don't know. Does hard work really pay off? Yes, it does. But you have to be at the right place at the right time when it does happen. And for me, every time it happened, it never happens to me, but these guys that are close to me. Why are these guys chosen? Where's me? So this guy is a loner. God dang. Look, that's... even the chat is... he's hiding behind the chat right here, guys. There's me. Yeah, I'm that pathetic. These guys are shining in the light here. And then these guys here, this is me alone. This inspiration, bro. Never give up. You don't need any luck, my gamer. I'm not a gamer. When it comes to the stuff I want to do, it is less about... it is luck for the right time and right place. But it really comes down to your talent. Like, if you know what you're worth, go get what you're worth. But you must be willing to prove out your talent. Proving it out is the hard part. And I know that you viewers may want to know more about me, but honestly, the reason why I don't really talk about myself is because a lot of my, I'd say the majority of my life has been nothing but failures, literally. So I can't really tell you a happy story because there's nothing happy here. I mean, why am I hiding behind chat here, guys? See this text right here, the text. I'm hiding behind it because that's how much of a failure I am. But one day I will become a success. I just need that one spotlight to shine on me, though. Once the light shines, guys, this beautiful light. Like, once the light shines on me, guys, then it will literally be my time. But as of now, it hasn't come yet. Someday I should do opera for you. I should do a karaoke opera to show you a little bit of the acting, quote unquote, of stage play. I know I show you guys my dancing too, even though I've been dancing for over 10 years now. Maybe I should show you a workout video too, maybe. Because I've been working out for over like 6 to 7 years. But I truly do thank every single one of my viewers. Even like everybody in general, I'm thankful for. Because you can't take it for granted. Because for me, like, it always has been climbing up the mountain. The question is when the mountain pays off. Like once I get to the top. So like I'm always like I was always I wasn't always thankful when I was younger, but now I'm truly thankful for everything. But guys, one day this light will shine on us and we will be able to cross that bridge. Roll over to this side. Being a dancer, what are your favorite dance sequences in anime? The funny thing is that every single person, for some reason, will always refer to the JoJo dance from part 5. People always use Golden Wind's torture dance as like the go-to. That's not mine personally. My favorite idol or dance sequence, without a doubt, is Kyokai no Kanata, I think, what's it called? Beyond the Boundary. There's a dance sequence in that anime. That anime is from 2013, by the way. So some of you may not have been watching anime then. But there's an idol sequence. Man, that thing goes so hard for me. I still love it to this day. By the way, everyone, I'm going to make something clear. Anime was not my inspiration to start dancing. I don't know why people keep saying that. But like anime here and here and all around. Even though I grew up with anime technically, anime was not my inspiration to dance. It really isn't. Ugh. These bottle caps don't want to stay, guys. But someday, guys. This journey though, this journey here, guys, that's what this channel is. This is not really, I know I have a goal up here, guys, to say 1,000 subs. Honestly, I just do that for fun, but that's not the goal of the channel. I really just want a chance, like a chance to prove myself. I'm not assuming anime while you dance, but I know you like them both. Yeah, true. Every single person that watched my dance videos, they're always like, "Hey man, what anime inspired you?" Look, it's not anime. I'll tell you what. I was a street dancer, for God's sake. Street dancing is very unique. I'll tell you what though, if you start doing street dancing, you really need to catch on to the rhythm quick. Because if you don't, people are really gonna roast you in a dance battle. It is truly unforgiving. But yeah though, a lot of the dance videos that everyone sees on my channel, I say 99% of those are literally my throwaway videos. Now, okay, hear me out. I know they're my throwaway videos, the throwaway practices and whatnot. They're basically my warm-ups. They're not actually my dance, if you get what I'm saying. But man, if YouTube allowed for us to use music without it getting copyrighted, you will see some of the most insane moves of all time. But it's just the way it is though. Did you like any idol animes? Okay, that is a good question. Mr. Beasties, allow me to explain. My favorite idol anime is actually not really an idol anime to an extent. It's the Macross series. Specifically Macross Delta and Macross, I think Macross 7s, was it? Those are like my favorite. It's basically mecha battling with idols in it. Well, it has idols singing, but it focuses more on like the robots fighting. And let us show you the progression, guys, of this here. I know I can't zoom in on this, but as you can see, it's looking pretty good. There's a little bit of a bulge here, guys, so I'm gonna need to go over that. And then the top part is a bit too tight, and then this part here is a bit too loose. But yeah, I'm gonna fix that off stream, because that's actually the boring part that nobody wants to see. So okay, but if you're wondering how I fix these tight or loose parts, I just pull it down or pull it up and then adjust accordingly. Sometimes I use a sewing needle, but for the most part it's really the way it is, honestly. But yeah though, Macross Delta has some great music, by the way. Ichiro Daike no Ikura was one of them, I think. Another one is Axia, and what was another great song from Macross? I know I know a lot of people don't like the mecha genre, but Macross is a really good one. And what else? There's like a lot of great a lot of great music in the Macross series. And a lot of great characters that are even still popular now, such as Cheryl and man, that's crazy. Wow, look at my veins. You can see my veins going through my fingers here, guys. That's crazy. I even have calluses. I don't know if you can see my hand here. I got calluses, guys. Lately, I've been trying to do some pedicure to deal with these calluses. And you're wondering how I got these calluses, is because I literally lift weights, guys. I weight lift. I work out. I don't know why people act like I only do 25 push-ups a day. Come on. Okay, the strings is getting smaller, so I gotta be more careful here, guys. Okay. Let's see. I need to drill holes in these for the top here, so I can pull it into it like that. The problem is that I had not drilled any holes before, stream, so... Oh, man. Now, typically, I only use one per good luck charm, because I don't have a lot of these. I only have like 50 of these left. Like 50, maybe? Or is it like 12? I don't remember. Hold up. I only have a few of these. This one here is actually the ones I don't have much of. So this pendant here, this bottle cap here, I only have like 6 of these. So unironically, I can't really use these as much as I want to. But my god, do I want to use these. Now tomorrow I'm going to be taking a break, so I'm not going to be live streaming. I'll still be uploading obviously, but no live stream tomorrow. I think the next live stream will be on Monday, sometime between 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern time here in the United States. Oh, by the way, somebody requested my time zone. So here in the United States, my time zone is Eastern time. So just for clarification, the time zone here is United States Eastern time. So 3 to 4 o'clock, United States Eastern time. Don't forget, guys, I'm pointing at you. It's crazy, I tell you what. Well, man, you know, maybe I should do a vlog. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. I want to do a vlog where I show off a little bit of opera, a little bit of singing. You should do some random tier list videos. Maybe on stream it will be fun. I have that planned actually. I wanted to do a Pokemon starter live stream to rank each Pokemon starter and their evolutions. I think that would be so cool. Day in the life of the Kumo Sensei. You know, oh man, that's not a good idea. Okay, okay. Day in the life of the Kumo Sensei. Let's say this is me, okay, guys? This bottle cap here. So allow me to explain why I think that's a bad idea. So if this is me, and then these are all my siblings. Okay, hold up. And then there's like all these siblings, guys. This is the life of the Kumo Sensei. Ugh. Let's just use all of these people for example. If this is me, and then these are all my siblings. And every single day, I'm not even kidding, every single day in my house, somebody's either arguing like this, fighting each other, or somebody is crying to themselves, or everybody's just chatting and you can't hear anything. Like, I don't want to do a day in my life because that's kind of, it is super hectic, I'll tell you what. Because for you viewers who don't know, I'm the 8th child of 16 children. So unless you want to hear like a bunch of people talking in the background and a lot of people yelling and crying at each other, then it's not really interesting per se. It is very hectic. Like, you're going to see the most horrible of horrible if I do a day of my life. Like even now, like you may not hear it because like I adjusted this mic to where I gotta speak very close to it for it to pick up noise. But you can literally hear people talking and yelling in the background, even in some of my videos too. Which is why I always have a monotonous or a monotone-like style to my videos sometimes, because I'm like, oh lord, it's gonna get very hectic, isn't it? But no, I honestly don't want to. Well, actually, I will do a life of the Kumo Sensei in the future, because I think it is so interesting. Honestly, think about it. It's a documentary about me, my life as a dancer, you know, improv acting, taking care of thousands of spiders, arts and crafts, while at the same time learning my struggles in life, and then learning about, you know, the most insane upbringing of all time, because you're raised in a poor family and there's 16 children and whatnot. But honestly though, guys, I know I'm a failure, but I just need that one chance to prove myself, you know. But the moment I prove it out, I'm gonna cry. Like, I will cry that day it happens. Yeah, it's because, like, I feel like my life has been nothing but build up. The question, like, it has been nothing but build up and failure over and over again. I just want that one chance. Because that light here, guys, like, if this is me, like, when will the light shine on me? God dang it. Just give me that chance. I just want that light to shine on me for once. Alright guys, we're running out of string already. Why is this going faster than I expected? This is normally an hour and 30 minutes to do. Well, maybe it's because I typically fix up these knots here, but... well, we do want the stream to go longer, I guess. Might as well try to fix these knots. Okay, we're gonna... hold on, let me fix these knots. So essentially, guys, once you get these knots in, essentially you want to actually tighten and loosen it. So that way the spread of the purple knots to the green knots here, this green string, you want it to stay on while looking equal. Because let me use this for, I'm gonna use my blue one for example. Hope you can see that. No, it's not really good, but you can see the cuteness though. But either way, you kind of get the general understanding. I'm literally just spreading it out so it looks much more pleasing to the eye. I know you just saw a blur, okay, but well, that's okay. Well, here's my advice, guys. Don't give up and keep on pushing. Because I genuinely believe, like, I genuinely 100% believe that one day the light will shine on me. Like, this light, like, my chance to shine is not there yet, but I wonder when. It may not ever shine on me, let's be honest, there's a chance. But one day this person here, me, yes, this little guy here, one day he's gonna get his chance. This guy with the most blankless face compared to everyone else who's smiling. Alright! Look at me! Yoo-hoo! We're all shining! Dang, what about me? Why don't I get a chance to shine? So, someday, little one. Someday. Someday the light will shine on you as well. God damn it! It's been so long. How many years has it been? Like 10 years now? No. So long and still hasn't shined on me. But at least I'm teaching the younger generation some dancing though. So I'll pass on a little bit of the theater art style. But I refuse to give up though. Okay, sorry guys, I know this looks kind of boring, but I'm fixing this up. But that light will shine on anyone. Anyone can be successful, but not everyone can be successful. But the thing is that if you're going into anything that you want to pursue in life, you must be willing to take that chance. Sometimes there are years or even decades of going nowhere. But things do work out if you have the talent and the skill, and if you're willing to pursue it. Like, I know that things are not perfect in life. And like a failure like me, hey, we're all failures, right? Now, okay, now don't get it twisted, guys. I'm not trying to say, hey, feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me, guys. You shouldn't. Because I am like the least weakest person you'll ever see. Like I said, I have a hardcore work ethic. Like, I don't give up easily, I'll tell you what. As long as I'm alive, I have more chances than I know it. But if I fight, you fight. Like, no one should be giving up easily. Unless there's a reason behind it. But if you have a dream, and you actually do have talent and skill, show the world. Don't be afraid. You don't have, like, even if, for example, you're a great dancer, you want to show everyone, but you don't have a camera to record and post on YouTube. If that's the case, go and street dance. That's what I did. Literally. I just went outside to street performances. And then once you get acknowledged and people start recognizing your skill, start going, like, compete competitively. That's what I did. I was acknowledged to the point where I literally went to dance competitions. Did I win them all? No. As a matter of fact, I never won any of them. But the good news is that I have more wins than losses. And I was able to actually prove to a lot of people that I was a capable dancer. And that's what a lot of people need to do. You can't really be mad at other people who are better than you. The only thing you can do is to be proud that you were a part of a small part of something bigger. And that is why when the light shines on these other people and not me, I don't get mad. I really don't. My face looks like this, but in reality, I'm smiling in the answer like this. I'm happy because the light actually shined, not on me, but to the people close to me. So basically, it gives me a sense of confidence because these people that didn't get chosen, they're just as capable as this individual here who got chosen. The difference is not always night and day. Sometimes the people that get chosen are either very close or very similar to you and your skills. So like, that's why I don't give up. Basically, to put it simply, like, I was always the finalist, but I never won. That's why it's frustrating to me sometimes, and that's why I always work harder, because I'm so close to the person who won. Like, I'm literally right beside them, or under, or above, or behind. But it might happen someday. It might. Even if it doesn't, I'm still proud of proving that I'm capable. And that's what everybody needs to do. Like, whatever you enjoy in life and whatever you're good at, put fire into it. Fight for it. Show the world. Like, if you want to be a YouTuber, then show the world who you are. I feel like the people, I feel like there are some people who can be anything but themselves. I think being yourself and being true to who you are is key in life. I mean, that's why some of my videos are kind of random. I think random is it's funny. Gosh, it's funny because I don't try as hard on YouTube. Except for my spiders. I love my spiders. That's why I go hardcore on that. But when it comes to this channel, guys, and the live streams, even the one you're watching now, it's just me being me. So I don't so I don't have advice. Like when people offer advice, I smile and I just say, be yourself. If people like you for who you are, then congrats. If people don't like you for who you are, they'll find somebody else they like. It's just that simple. Not everybody can like you, but okay, guys, this is getting harder now because we're spreading this out evenly. So the reason why I need to explain more properly. The reason why I'm spreading this out is because as I spread this out, what you're going to notice is that towards the end here, you're going to tie this together to close out the knot. So once you tie it out, if there's any loose gaps, like this part up here, which you can't see, any loose gaps will actually be apparent and it looks kind of uneven. So typically before I tie in it, like before I close it off permanently to where I can't add any more and lock everything in place, I will even this out. Anything else for stream after we make this? I honestly didn't have any plans today, guys. You heard that right. I don't schedule or plan streams. I just like I said, if I feel like, I know that is unprofessional to do that, but honestly, if I feel like streaming, I just live stream. Now sometimes you viewers give me some great ideas and some really great thoughts, but honestly, I don't plan things out. Anything else for stream after we make this? The answer is no. To be honest, this was pretty much the whole stream. Like the whole plan for the stream. I don't plan on streaming too long today, by the way, too, guys, because I want to have some time off. I don't know. I did eat junk food today, guys, so my six-pack is a little bit achy. I had chicken tenders or barbecue sauce, and then like 6 bags of chips. So I'm kind of full. But I honestly don't know, guys. Someday, though. Dun 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 dun. I'm like the opera here. Ba 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 ba. Cover this up. This is me. I would like to actually use this, but I can't. Because if I use this, I won't have much more. But that is the story, guys, of a failure that is waiting for his chance to shine. All these people are shining, but me. But it's okay, guys. I know I'm capable. I just need the light. Or I just need my chance. I don't know, guys. If you guys are talented at something, let me know, though. I would like to know what are your talents. Like, actual talents, not just something you do for fun. Because, like, if I know your talents, maybe I might be more interested in collaborating or something. Or, like, just knowing my viewers in general. Because, like I said, I practiced improv since I was, like, a youngster almost. I've been doing dancing for over 10 years now. I was a street dancer, then street performer, then competitive street dancer, or competitive dancer. And then I became a dance instructor, which I am now. I've been a spider master for years now. What else have I been doing? Arts and crafts for a couple years now, such as these here. This is Intoma and Solution from Overlord. And yeah, can I sing? Not really. Opera and what else? Okay, before I add in one more extra knot. I don't know. It's hard to say, honestly. I don't really see much talent on YouTube, which is why I don't really collab. I mean, some people make really good content, but it doesn't make me feel like I should collab with them. I like to skateboard and music a lot, and I enjoy a lot of YouTube anime. What is your skill level, though? Sorry, Bees, I'm curious. Have you actually proved out your talent? As in, like, showed the world, competed in tournaments or something of the sort? Because I think you should. I know some people are too afraid, but you won't know how good you are unless you show the world, like other experienced people, and prove it out. Like dancing. Some people, man, it is crazy. Some people don't know what talent is. Sing once again with V. I'm gonna do Phantom the Opera. There was excuse me. That sounds pretty cool. You should continue it. If you're good at what you do, keep pushing it. Don't ever stop. Because I think one of my biggest regrets in life, guys, without a doubt, is giving up. Because, like, what a lot of people don't understand is that every time I gave up on something, I've always wondered the what ifs. And then that's when I start to regret. Like, what if I continued going? What if, like, it actually worked out? Because now when I look back on it, I know that if I gave up now, or if anybody gave up now, I will regret it forever. Or that person will regret it forever. Everything has ups and downs. You just kind of had to keep going with it. Oh, man. This is getting long. I don't know. Dang, I was supposed to put these on, but I didn't drill holes in these, guys. Drilling holes in these takes time, too. So now what? The stream ends here or something? No. Maybe I should do a story time. Tell you some stories about these here. I have a lot of stories, honestly. But the reason why I don't really tell my stories is because a lot of my stories are nothing but failures. That's why I get kind of, I don't want to say I get self-conscious. My stories is rather just disappointing, honestly. Oh, maybe I will tell you one story of failure. Which story should I tell? I think, okay. I should tell you a story about improv acting and stage play way back when. So back in early high school years, Tell us a story you got in trouble or a close call or something. Actually, I don't have stories like that. I've always been a. I've always, I was actually one of those good boys in school. Well, actually, I take that back. I'll tell you a good story actually when it comes to school, because that sounds like a school story. So, believe it or not, back in school, I was actually what you would call an idiotic genius. I was exceedingly smart, believe it or not. But the problem was that I was a super lazy person. So I would actually sleep in class because my grades were so high. Literally. I remembered one of my teachers was complaining to one of my classmates about how he shouldn't sleep in class. And then he's like, hey man, look at your student here. He's just sleeping. And my teacher, she's like, his grades are literally all A's, so he can sleep for free. So literally, I just slept in pretty much all my classes. But then, like, it got into a troublesome point because my principal was really mad because I kept sleeping in class. So to punish me, he literally, in all my classes, I was put into the front of the door. Like, I was put in front of the class. So if everybody was sitting in the back, I was in the front here, and the teacher was just teaching like this. So my high school years were kind of boring, honestly. And then during lunch, I would literally use the school laptops and just watch hentai. Well, that's literally all I've done. I'm not even kidding when I said that. Like, my grades were so high. So I was a really smart like, I was really smart, but also stupid at the same time. And you're wondering what grade I got in that class? My grade was a 99. Almost 100. Like, even during the finals, it was so high. Like, man, I was a smart but lazy student. I was unbeatable too, almost. And at the time, Otherworld Sword Season 2. Otherworld Season 2, man, honestly, it would depend. It is under Kadokawa, to be fair. But honestly, it seems more like a one-off show than an actual ongoing show. So I can't really give you my honest thoughts on it yet. I don't have strong opinions on the anime either, because like I said, to me, it feels... Man, this is going to be a hot take. The sword isekai feels kind of mediocre, honestly. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it feels kind of mediocre in general. But overall, that was my high school years, though. I was either too smart for my own good, and then I was just watching hentai and like during lunch. Well, I lied. I don't watch hentai. I was actually reading the manga. I was reading hentai manga in class. Best year of school for me was on university. University was interesting. Believe it or not, we had a mixer. So, should I watch this Eminence of Shadows anime? Yeah, you should. Eminence of Shadows is a great anime, but I actually have a story about that, actually. In terms of university, I actually dropped somebody in the face. Like, I literally punched him out. I was not happy to. I don't want to tell that story because that's a personal story. I want to put a long story short. There was a mixer, like a small cultural mix, a bit. I mean, what am I saying? So there was a small cultural mixer, right? And like there was a group of it was supposed to be a group of Asian people. So like Koreans, Chinese. You know, it was a small. It was kind of like a party, but not really. It was too small to be a party. It was like 30 or 40 so people. And there was a guy there that was such a, I'm gonna say, he was an asshole. Like, he was a real asshole, right? And he did something that triggered me, and I beat him up, honestly. But you gotta remember, guys, back then, I had like 10 to 20 pounds more muscle on me than I do now. So there's this random guy who's fit as a fiddle. And like, I literally just run up on him and I hit him to the ground. I grab his shoulders, I throw him to the ground, and I just start pounding on him. I hated that guy. And then later on, the person who held the mixer, he's like, "Hey man, this is my house. You need to leave because like you're causing a commotion." So I just left. Like I literally just left because I was just so fed up with this guy down here that I beat up. I beat him up bad. As a matter of fact, if I could fight him, I'll fight him again. He was even taller than me too. He was taller than me, and he was like, he had the face of a pretty boy. Like, he's like those try hard to look pretty boys. I was a natural good looking dude back then. Like, I was legit a decent looking guy back then. Like, I know you guys see me in my bed hair 24/7, even on string, but when my hair was in style and when I had a bit of foundation on, I was a really good looking guy. But I started pounding on him because he was a horrible human being. I punched him 7 times in the face. As a matter of fact, one of his teeth went in. Like, it literally bent in. Like, I feel bad for him because, like, I never told my family this, but I literally punched him 7 times. And he was not knocked out, but he got dazed. Like, he was literally like this, guys. He was just wobbling back and forth like this on the ground. And then he actually tried to fight me again outside. This time I was outside. And then as soon as I turned around, he was like, "Hey." And then before I could turn around like this, guys, I slowly turned around and this guy sucker punches me. Like 2 times. 1, 2 on both of my cheeks. I was like, "What the I was like, what are you doing, man?" And he's like, and he tries to kick me. Okay, guys? He tries to kick me, but I roll over to the side like this. And I get back, like I roll over to the side and get up. And then he tries to kick me again, but he misses this time. He falls over. And then his head hits the ground. And then he dazes himself out. Like, oh my god, this is I'm not trying to be mean, but this guy that I beat up, he's taller than me. He's so much better looking than me. But he cannot fight for the love of his life. This guy has never fought in his life before. Like, oh my god, it was just sad. Like, okay, I need to explain how sad it was. Okay, there was people all around, legit, just watching us. Like, as it unfolded. You know, a small group of friends here, a small group of friends here. And then, like, literally, like, this guy is so sad. Like, he tried to kick me, but he missed his balance, and he fell over, and he basically, in a way, knocked himself out. And this guy was so pitiful. Everybody, I just looked down at him like this. Like, are you serious? You serious? Hey. Now, typically, guys, when somebody gets knocked down like this, you want to stomp them out with your feet. Like, just stomp them out. Or get on them and start getting some ones on them. But this guy, oh my god, he was so pathetic. Like, you will not believe it. This guy was so sorry. Nobody was recording. Like, none of these people here was recording. Everybody was just looking at him like, "Damn, you're sorry. You're the saddest person I've ever seen." And then that was... And, like, I felt so bad for him. Not because I was beating him up, but the fact that this guy literally knocked himself out. Like, if you knock yourself out in a fight, oh my god, you're sad. And here's the exact noise it made when he fell over. It was just a thud. Like a quick thud on the grass. Oh my god, this guy is sorry. But he deserved that though. Like, he really deserved that. I can't tell you why I beat him up, but because that has some legal complications to it. But this guy was in the wrong. Just I promise you, this guy was in the wrong. He was gonna do something indecent to somebody. So I beat his ass. And then after that, like after he got knocked out, he just laid there like rolling around like this. He was in between being almost knocked out to being dazed. Like he was just wobbling on the ground like this. And then the guy at the party, the guy who held the mixer, he's like, "Hey man, you need to get out of here because you're causing a commotion here, and like it's gonna get the police and stuff involved. You need to get out." So I was like, "Okay, I'm leaving." So I just left. Like, I was just not happy though. And I said to myself, I am never coming to another mixer again. Screw this. I'm out. Bye. And I just left. Now I'll be honest though. I was mad, but at the same time, I was glad that the guy who held the mixer was not like, you need to get the F out of here and whatnot. This guy was just like, hey, you just need to get out of here. I was like, okay, well, I'm leaving. After 13 years of karate, I only fight on competitions. Fighting is boring. Making yourself bullying weaker and making your image bad. Like I said, I'm not in the wrong here. This guy here is in the wrong. He almost did something indecent, like, to somebody else, if you get what I'm saying. So I dropped his bitch ass. I know I'm cussing because I don't like this guy. Like, I never met him before until that day. You have to understand, sometimes, I know that fighting is not the right answer, but if somebody is doing something very indecent, you have to do something. Like, I'm not, like, this guy is a complete jerk. I really screwed him up bad, but, yeah, that's the actual story, guys. If you want to know a interesting story, I beat a guy up because he was a total a-hole. But anyhow though, guys, I gotta get going. So I'm gonna call this a stream here. Wait. Did he punch you? Did he told you something bad to you? No, he was doing something bad to somebody else. It is natural human behavior to help somebody in need, and this guy was going to, this guy was going to, I'm not even gonna say it. This guy is a horrible being. Like, if you see something indecent, if you see somebody doing something, I can't even tell the story. That's how mad I am about this guy. Did he punch you? Did he do something bad? Dude, you have to understand, it has nothing to do with somebody doing something bad to me. It's about him doing something bad to somebody else. Like, there is no excusing, like, bad behavior, especially when you're trying to do something indecent to somebody who's knocked out. Somebody who's already passed out from drinking too much. How am I in the wrong here? I'm not gonna tell this, like, this guy is a complete a-hole. There is no excusing bad behavior, period. Like, I'm not complaining at you, Marco, or any of you guys in chat. But what I am trying to say is that this guy is not a good person. Like, you can either stand there and be because look, if I did not do anything, there would have been a victim that night. A victim of something indecent by this freaking loser here. And everybody who stood around here and did nothing will just be as guilty as this guy here for not doing anything. Remember, this is the mixer we're talking about here. This isn't like a big party. This is like even though it's a group of like 30 to 40 people. Bro, he would be kicked out by others. I didn't say you were bad, but why are you putting yourself in a bad position? Bad position? Oh no, you got that part wrong. I was not in the bad position. I was only just told to leave because I was causing a commotion. But no, I was not in a bad position though. The guy that was in the bad position was the guy who knocked himself out. And this isn't, like, I don't know what happened to him, but honestly, it's just pathetic. I feel bad for this guy who basically dazed himself out. Bro, he got, girl or boy, it's a dude. This guy here that knocked himself out was a guy that was going to do something really bad to somebody. That's a girl here who was knocked out. Like, he was getting way too comfortable, and I just grabbed his ass and threw him. And I started beating on him. As a matter of fact, I think I saved that person's life. I wasn't even thanked. But I don't really care that I was thanked. Like, I don't care if people don't thank me or not. I was just glad I helped somebody out. Yeah, that's what happened though. Like, as soon as he was getting comfortable, like, or tried to get comfortable, I grabbed him and threw his ass. And I started beating on him. And then, like, everybody heard it, and literally it took like it took it took 3 people to pull me out, like away from this dude. So three people pulled me away. Well, so 3 people pulled me away, and then 2 of her buddies actually came and they took her out. So like somebody drunk, 2 of her friends came, took her out. And then the guy who got smashed up, his face was literally knocked out, like he was dazed. And then, like I told you, we were all outside, you know, I was outside and he sucker punched me twice. And then I didn't beat him up there, he knocked himself out there, but and he did that in front of everybody, like nobody was on this dude's side. There was nobody standing up for this guy. Like nobody. There was no right. There was a clear right or wrong here. Most people would just stand by and do nothing. But I grabbed that dude and I fucking threw his ass. I will fight him again. I know that I'm not as heavy as I used to be in terms of muscle mass, but I'm still strong enough to beat his ass. You have to understand, man, I am a human being. If I see another human that's suffering, especially one that is innocent, I will help them out. Like, we shouldn't just stand there and let a victim become a victim. Like, we should actually step up and stop somebody from becoming that next victim. Even if it means ruining our own image to beat somebody's ass who's doing something wrong. But hey, that's a real story though, guys, of college days. I was never thanked, by the way, but I did save her life. But I really do wish that guy the worst. Like, there is no excusing that sort of behavior. I'm so glad her friends came and took her out, because, man, the original plan was to literally beat him up to where he was knocked out, which he was. And what I was going to do was I was going to drag him out of the room and literally beat his ass outside of the yard in front of everybody. That was the original plan. I was going to beat his ass hard. Like, there was no excusing that shit. I am the type of person that will do something if I see something going bad. Oh my gosh, this is not stacking, guys. Hold up. But yeah, so essentially though, after I got kicked out, taking this back off the stack. Don't solo help, always with someone. My dude, I understand where you're coming from, Marco, but sometimes you need to take the stand by yourself. I don't mind if I have help and whatnot, but at some point in your life, you're going to need to learn to stand up for yourself. Or fight for yourself. I know that it might sound like I'm being a bit harsh or brutal, but that's the thing about growing up. You have to learn to actually be capable by yourself. Because sometimes you have to be alone. There will be cases where things will turn out where you have to be alone and fight for yourself. Which that was, by the way. But, yeah. Honestly, though, guys, I'm glad I helped them out. But that is my story of beating somebody's butt during a college mixer. And I hope that the one thing people can take away from that is that it doesn't matter who you are. Even if you're a nobody, you should not sit and do nothing when somebody is in danger. And yes, Marco, in this case, I was truly alone. I had 0 friends coming into this. It's a it's a mixer. Everybody's a stranger. You don't know anybody. For me, I had no one coming into this, so it was just me alone here. Me with 30 to 40 something people, but yeah. Either way though, guys, I will finish this up on another live stream maybe. But without further ado, guys, I'm the Kumo Sensei. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, there goes a story of a secret story of my college days. So remember, guys, if I fight, you fight. Even if, things don't work out, as long as I keep pushing, something will work out. And with that, everyone, that's like, that's really about it. So, yeah, see ya, and keep on pushing, baby. Let's keep on going. Bye-bye.